Hello, welcome. Playing a new game. We've had this in our list for a long time. We bought this like over a year ago. It's Dead Island 2.
I think it came out earlier this year, but like very early this year.
It was like a Epic Store exclusive for like 6 months. Like it's probably now available on Steam, right?
Yeah.
We still have the Epic version. I think we got it on when Epic was having a coupon sale or whatever, right?
Summer sale or spring.
With that $15 off coupon or whatever the fuck, or
yeah, they're still doing that.
25% off or whatever. So Dead Island, the first one, was made by Techland, right? And I believe the publisher was Deep Silver. But then they had a falling out, and so then Techland was like, "Fuck you, we don't need our intellectual property. What makes a game is the tech, the technology and the gameplay itself, right?" And so then they made Dying Light, which is like very popular. Dying Light is. I think, like, I liked Dead Island 1 a lot. I actually kind of liked the way that there's more finer control over the melee and like throwing your weapon and stuff like that versus Dying Light, right?
I like Dead Island, yeah, the original one. I think it's better. They never quite managed to recreate it as well in Dying Light.
So many people disagree with you on that, though. Like, and I agree with you, because I think the way that I think about it is that Dead Island was kind of the best. Then Dying Light, they dumbed it down, the melee systems, and they made it more parkour heavy, and people love the parkour so much, and they think it's so smooth, and they love parkouring, that they don't like Dead Island. They think it's too clunky and it's too not smooth enough, you know?
Also, you gotta keep in mind that's like 2010 or something, 2009.
Okay, but
It's quite good for that time.
I don't know about the time. Like, I think it's more of a progression of Techland's ability to code, but then also Dead Island 2 goes along the progression in the same way, where it's like it's even more dumbed down and straightforward. So like it's even easier. So it's like it appeals to each one appeals to a more mass audience, right? So Dead Island 2, I think, is not Dead Island 2. Dying Light 2 is like...
Dying Light, I was going to say, what the fuck are you talking about?
The names confuse me, Jesus Christ. But Dying Light 2, right?
Dying Light 2 was quite terrible, in my opinion. Many people will disagree with me on that, because they really liked it.
So this is...
The most dumbed
but
down,
specifically what it is the way you interact with monsters. It's like in Dead Island 1... you had to like aim at their head properly and stuff, right? And actually get those hits.
Swing at their arms, swing at their left arm, their right arm, chop their right arm.
You'd have to actually chop correct way, versus in Dying Light, it's a little bit more automated. That's what I mean by smooth, right? It becomes
yeah, and then by Dying Light 2, was there even anything other than if you're aiming a pistol? There's just fucking hit.
Things are dying. And so I think I think it appeals to these people who have like the visceral effect of like, oh, I'm such a badass killer, and it's like, but the people who want to have control over that badassness, right? Dead Island 1 is way more in control, right?
Dead Island 1 is the proper amount, where now you go beyond that is fucking chivalry, where you have like way too much control. It's just fucking
chivalry,
super
or
levels.
Mordhau or whatever those games, yeah. That's like you have to actually like aim right at their arm and yeah. But
move the mouse follow through the entire swing exactly where it's going to swing. It's insane.
I think that's a perfect like description though of like what changes between them. So let me explain the controversy. So then Dead Island 2 is basically Deep Silver, the publisher, was like, fuck you, Techland, it's all about the IP. We're still on the IP, right? And then like they went through like 3 developers or something. They kept switching them. And they would like...
The development of this game is a tragedy, but somehow miraculously ended up in a decent game from what I've read about it and seen about it.
So, but it's kind of like with Techland, you know what you're getting because they've proven their ability, and with this one, this could have been, a win or not. And it's like, but the fact that they're willing to fire the developers and not release the game and get a new one over and over until they get it right. Maybe the publishers did have something to do with what made Dead Island 1 good, you know?
It seemed like during this super long development time of this game, it seemed like it's a car crash where the car's flipping, and then just randomly lands on its tires right side up again.
Yes, it is like yes, it is like that. Yeah, exactly. But you don't know. Like it's not really a proven record, you know. But then what's fucked up is like with Dying Light 2, it's kind of fucked up because Techland has proven themselves, but then they keep catering towards dumber and dumber audience in order to get a more massive audience, right?
Yeah, so actually that's one of the things I want to find out about this game is, am I going to like this a lot more than Dying Light 2, which I think 90% chance this is going to be way better.
And you know what's even more fucked up? My favorite thing was Dying Light 1, The Following, and then that's like people's least favorite because they say, oh, why do you have cars in a parkour game? Like, why do you have giant open farmlands in a game that's about city building climbing? You know, that's what these people think. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're the
opposite. Another thing that I
opposite.
liked about Dying Light 2 was actually the vertical, like flying up on the skyscrapers and shit, like the air flying, parachuting, whatever.
Somehow
That stuff
those
is really
giant
fun.
tall buildings ended up being too cookie cutter for me, though. They seem like they are Lego buildings made just for the purpose of climbing, right? They feel like climbing puzzles.
Element though, the flying and shit was cool. I liked it.
You like that? So then what don't you like about the game?
It's the only part of the game I liked. I didn't like the combat very much.
Oh, okay. Too simple.
Too simple, too basic. I don't know.
All right, anyways, let's play this game. I'm gonna do an intro. I'll go to SiRiUS CoOp to Smokescreen.
This is serious. So we're gonna click on Slayers here.
Yeah, I think this is where you create your character.
This is what I'm assuming might lead to co-op. So let's try that.
New Slayer.
There's a cutscene.
Where the hell did you come from?
Long Beach. I gave up my seat.
It's gotta be 20 clicks. Through them?
Can't catch me.
Isn't a click just a mile?
I don't know.
I think so. Oh, it's a kilometer. Kilometer.
Okay. Showtime.
He's a firefighter. He's like, here's my tool of choice. Introducing all the different
This
characters.
is my fire extinguisher.
Who's this? What is this guy's character?
He's a slip
EDM.
member, obviously.
He's like, you see how dirty I am? And she's like, I like it.
Dirtier the better.
Who's this badass?
Wow, looks like we're fully booked. Better grab my seat.
She's dirty too.
Everyone's dirty, yeah. Welcome to modern.
Dirty world, Los Angeles.
I'm not staying behind.
Super dirty. Lose you lose. Door's closing. Should have jumped. Oh, he's he got in the fucking tire. It's crazy.
There better be food on this
Is
floor.
this a dirty magician?
Ticket,
Dirty
please.
magician. Jesus Christ.
Oh, sorry. Must be Mama Jackie.
This'll do.
She looks extra dirty if you noticed.
Yeah. Well, so the dirtiness, I always.
Oh my god, you're Emma John, right? And Robert Steele? Can I get a selfie?
Zombie.
Zombie selfie you can get.
And a rocket. What?
I thought it was like a fat gun blast, but it was a hammer.
Surprises.
That's pretty cool.
Choose who will slay your way through hella. What? Choose who will slay your way through hella. Helle. I think it's helle, like LA. Hella. Wait, so I was gonna say about the dirty
Sounds
thing.
like a sub part of Valhalla, you know, like welcome to Hella.
The dirty thing, I always thought it was like the anti-male gaze, because they always do like, they dirty up the women because they're like, oh, you think she's hot? Well, what do you think now? Look how dirty she is, right? But then
Straight out of the gutter.
then what I'm realizing is it might also have to do with they're trying to show off the newest levels of technology, right? So they got like skin, dimples and skin texture.
Yeah, they
and
can
stuff.
afford layers of dirtiness on the character
I think
model.
that's what they're trying to do because
Skin.
but their idea is something like there's this concept of like if the first time you discover red paint, you paint everything red, right? So they're like they discovered that they could put dirt on things and they're putting dirt on everything and it's too much. It's like, but it does make sense because they're in a zombie world. It's just like, and they're doing this in movies too, in Hollywood movies as well, which makes me think like, well, they can definitely make them not dirty in that. So like,
I think they might have just discovered dirt in Hollywood. I don't know.
yeah. Well, I think they discovered that dirt avert male gaze. I don't know.
So let's
They
look
like
at some of these characters.
those
The first
men. They
one
like their women
Amy.
clean, do they? Roll them around in the dirt.
Not anymore. Let's look at the attributes. Amy one. Agility is really high. Health is low. Peak health is very low.
But you can actually click. Oh, you can only choose between these two characters. No way.
No, there's more. You can click the arrows and it keeps going.
Innate skills. Amy regains stamina when hitting a zombie with a weapon throw. Amy gets a minor damage boost when she attacks isolated zombies. Agility, main stat. Toughness, weakest stat. Critical damage, peak health, resilience.
This next guy here, his name is what?
Jacob.
Jacob.
Cheer up, sunshine, you're with me. Jacob gets a stackable minor damage boost when attacking in quick succession. Feral. Critical gains. Jacob's critical hits when stamina is low get a moderate critical damage boost and regain stamina. Peak health and low resilience. Weird.
A really high health. What's the resilience mean? Like
I don't
zombie
know.
bites will.
I'm thinking it's like an armor type thing.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like one zombie bite and he's done, but somehow he has really high health. Like what?
Maybe it is that. I don't know. That's weird that those two are like. We'll have to figure out what the fuck that means.
Yeah. All right, let's see the next one.
Bruno.
This is the Slipknot member.
Backstab. Bruno gets a moderate damage boost when attacking zombies from behind with melee weapons. Rapid reprisal. Boosts Bruno's agility and heavy attack charges when he avoids attacks with... whatever that is. What the fuck is that?
Key that's probably doesn't know how to show the key.
Huh. Weird. They are, unless it's period, which I have a bound.
Maybe.
We're basically when he's blocking. Critical damage, peak health low. He's like the glass cannon.
He smokes too much, so his peak health is super low.
He's like the back attacker rogue character.
Yeah. Right, let's see
Carla.
how many characters are there.
Carla's gonna be the tank because you know this is in modern age.
She's the strongest, has the most resilience. Peak health is fairly high. Toughness very high. Yes, she's a tank. Yep.
Yeah. Damage boost when close to multiple zombies. Moderate toughness and resilience boost while her health is critical. So she's like the tank character. It's it's too cliched to make it some giant burly fucking muscle builder guy, right? Weightlifter motherfucker. Like what's that guy's name?
Now, this 110-pound girl will be the tank now. Very good.
What's that guy from that giant wrestler guy that's like in... Did you watch the new Dune movie? He's like one of the Harkonnen's sons or whatever.
Oh,
What's that guy's name?
Cena? Isn't it John Cena? Is that his name? Or...
No, it's this fucking... The guy, he's also in like Guardians of the Galaxy and like... Fuck, I can't remember his name, but like... saw a
It's not
picture.
Cena. It's the other guy. It's not Cena. I'm thinking of the other guy from Guardians of the
Batista,
Galaxy. The other wrestler.
it's Batista, right?
Yes.
But so that guy, I saw a picture of him recently, and he's super like lost a bunch of weight, and people are saying because he stopped taking steroids, and like he immediately lost like 30 pounds of muscle or 40, 50 pounds of muscle.
Right after finishing the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I guess he no longer looks muscular.
Yeah, but so like, why can't you have a character like that be your tank? That's too cliche now. So imagine in the future they make a character like that. It'd be like the glass cannon, right?
The last games you can play that are still like that is a Mass Effect series. As far as I know, the third one still had like a giant brute, heavy tank guy like that. Your
invert reality.
character.
This is people are going to look back for 20, 30 years from now into this time period, and they're going to be like, "This is when they inverted reality. They thought the weak were strong, and the strong were weak."
Like 2 decades, 3 decades, and finally it went back to normal.
Yep. Danny,
Here's the dirty magician. Hipster.
Like this girl, like she could have been the hot girl, but like they made her face purposefully like she's a under the stairs dwelling drama kid,
And they turned her into an uggo for sure here. Yep. I don't know why, but
because they don't want you to do male gaze, like. Don't you think you could play games for that kind of satisfaction, Which, by the way, they call that in Japanese games, they call it fanfare. Have you heard of that term?
No.
So it's like, it's to satisfy the fans, like when they make those anime girls like super hot and they're showing their ass and tits and stuff in the video games. That's because they know that male gamers want that. So it's called fan service. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
So they're like... Because they know the male gamers want that, so then they're like, "Oh, you want this? Okay, we'll give you that." Like, why can't we just give the people what they want like anymore? It's like basically that the development style now is, "Oh, this is what they want. Well, we won't give them that on purpose." Like, what the fuck is up with that?
So keep in mind that this game came out during the height/end of the woke movement. Still developed right in that time. So what do you expect?
You don't think we're still in it? You think we're
it's like it's ending. I think it's ending now. I think people are now rebelling against it. But that did not start until like the spring this year. So.
Oh right, actually no. This
people rebelling.
This spring, yeah, or like maybe in February, is like when all the gamers started doing what people were calling Gamergate 2. Gamergate 1 was basically...
I got sick and tired of it. Enough.
Gamergate 1 was people complaining about all the gaming journalists not actually reviewing gameplay and only reviewing games on like how inclusive they are and all that shit, And like, and then people were like, "Do you even play these games?" And they would make fun of people like that Cuphead guy who couldn't beat the tutorial on Cuphead.
Yeah.
And they're like, "These are the people. That's an editor of a gaming magazine. Like, what the fuck?"
And then Gamergate 2 was like exposing Sweet Baby Inc. and all that shit. And
exactly.
Turning fully against them.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, you and I were speculating. We knew this was happening, and I was always kind of wondering, like, are we the only ones who care? And then like, is everyone else actually on board with this? And like, no, the reality is like, there's this thing that people do where they're afraid to be the one sticking up because they don't think that other people would agree with them. But then there's everyone else is thinking the same thing in the room, and you know what I mean? It's like when the communists were marching people off the gulags, they're like, I don't think this is all right, but I guess all my neighbors think this is all right. And then like, there's like a very small minority of people who actually agree with, killing people for, like there's these super angry people who want anyone who owns anything to be killed, basically, because they're just jealous and angry and bitter.
So this dirty green-haired hipster here, we're going to see much less of this in the next coming years. They're going to start removing this kind of stuff out of games. It just takes a while for the reality to reflect in the games, because games have a certain amount of production time before they actually get released. So,
there's
next
a lag.
year I think we're going to see not much of this anymore.
Well, people say vote with the W, vote with your wallet, like.
Yeah.
Vote the woke out with your wallet.
Since people now turned against this kind of shit.
Somebody says
they
like
have to do that. They have to follow that, or they're not going to make money.
They say 2 years of just not buying these games, and they will be done. They will be forced to.
these games will be put into like some kind of Wikipedia museum thing where like, look what these games did in the decade of the late 2010s and early 2020s. Like, you had this insane woke movement that happened, and there's going to be screenshots and showing how crazy it was.
There's this term called ESG, which is, I think, equity, social governance, or something like that. And it's basically the government gives money to businesses that do politically correct behavior, right? And so then the people were saying that a lot of these big game studios are floating off of ESG funding because no one's actually buying the games. And so they're getting their money from your taxes, basically, right?
Yeah.
And then they're saying that those funds are drying up, and eventually, like, you need to make a game that people will buy. Like, you have to make a product people want.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on.
Right. Let's see what she's got here.
Denny's heavy attacks trigger a forceful explosion on impact, of course. Forceful explosion. Danny regains health when slaying multiple zombies in quick succession.
Full stamina. For some reason, health recovery is very low.
She drinks her energy drinks.
Peak
Darling,
health is high.
if you don't stop sticking your nose in my business, I'm gonna feed it to you.
Sounds appropriately aggressive for this type of character.
Like, back in the 90s, this shit would have been like, she would have been hot as fuck and still have this attitude, you know?
Yeah. That was just disgusting.
It could have been many people's favorite character even, right?
Yeah. Let's see how many more we got.
Ryan.
The firefighter.
He's like, he's gonna be the pussy, the firefighter.
We're gonna turn him into the weakest. Yeah.
Ryan gets a moderate force boost when using block or dodge to avoid an attack. Ryan regains health each time he knocks down a zombie. Toughness. No, he's actually got high. So I don't know what the toughness and resilience. They're on opposite ends, but they're like.
Yeah.
Critical damage is low. Health recovery. Agility is low. He's slow.
He's got no agility. He's a fucking, boom bats.
Brute. Yeah. All right, that's it. What the fuck do I
shit,
pick?
that's the choices. Okay.
I should play as Danny, just so, you know. Danny and Carla, they have two characters that are kind of like that.
Maybe I want to be this Jacob guy. His toughness is high. His peak health is high. Stamina is high. The only thing that's low is resilience. Now, what if resilience becomes really important? Actually, we have no idea. The drug addict is out of the question because his peak health is so low. He'll just end up dying in one hit.
I also think he just looks ridiculous.
Yes, he's fucking stupid. What about
People
this
get
Carla
these
tank?
fucking face tattoos and shit and get their teeth turned platinum and whatever the fuck, like.
Carla, the tank, she has all high stats except for critical damage is very low and agility is low.
I should play as Danny.
Yeah, do it. I think I'm gonna.
No,
be
I
this,
can't. I can't do it. She's too ugly. I can't do it.
And do it.
Can't do it. I can't do it.
I would choose Amy, but her health is too low, and I just worry, like in this game, like what if I get killed too easily and then dying all the time and shit. I want to try this guy. I'm gonna try Jacob, but I just hope the resilience thing is not gonna end up fucking getting me killed. You know.
All right.
That...
I'm gonna choose either Amy or Carla. You pick one. Which one do you think?
Which one I think you should do? Let me look.
She's the tank. I should pick her. Even though
Probably.
Amy's the hottest of them. That would be my top pick.
Yeah, but her toughness is very low, and I don't know what that means. What does that mean? And her health is also low. Not good. It's not good.
Carla
Critical
gets...
damage is high, though.
Yeah, they're kind of opposite, like Carla and Amy. Of course, I don't know what any of these mean, but just from the words, you can kind of tell. This one's Carla's critical damage is lowest, and toughness is pretty high, resilience super high. And then just the fact that it says minor damage boost from close to multiple zombies. It's going to be like a melee tank character. I think I'll do this because I usually play tank characters in games.
All right. And then for me, this guy, what is his moves? A minor damage boost when attacking in quick succession. Stamina gets low. You get a critical damage boost and regain stamina. Whatever. I think these innate skills are not particularly good for any of these characters, are they?
I mean, we'll find out, you know.
Yeah.
But you think you should try him? He sounds fun to play because if he's doing like critical damage boosts for like getting combos and stuff, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
He's
All right, I'm choosing him.
also the coolest character because he's allowed to be cool. All right, moving on. Hey, are you sure you want to slay through Hellas with Carla? Yes. Hellas.
LA, motherfucker.
Hellas. It's Hellas. No. I know at this point, I know.
So what happened? We were on a train and it crashed.
No, airplane.
Derailed and upside down.
Oh, we weren't on the airplane, were we? No, we were on the train, you're right. A bus. Or was it a bus or a train? It was a bus.
What was it? It was a train, but maybe I'm wrong. Probably I'm wrong.
Was it the airplane?
No. Definitely not an airplane.
Well, do you remember the rocket the rocket shot the... no, it was totally an airplane because they rode the bus and then they got on the airplane. We just watched it.
It was a very fast-paced cutscene.
But so it was, they rode the bus, they saw the people getting murdered on the bus next to them, but they went to an airplane and then they all got on an airplane and then... This is an fucking airplane. And then the rocket shot the airplane and they crashed, which is like... Have you ever seen an airplane crash? I saw...
You're not surviving it like this.
I saw an airplane crash video where the airplane went straight into the ground at like 45 degrees. It looked like it went into water. Like, that's how fast it folded up. It like compacted like a crushed can. It was just like...
Literally just... It ain't sitting around like this on the ground like this. That's for damn sure.
You'd have to hit like a grazing... like the game The Forest, you know, you start off with an airplane crash, but at least it crashes like in the forest, like low, flying, you know.
Yeah, that was a little bit different, yeah.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Shot with a rocket, you're fucking going down. Everyone's just gonna die in a fireball. Gotta stop the bleeding, I'm bleeding out.
Medkit.
We're talking. Medkit.
I hope you bleed out and you talk yourself to death like an idiot. I'm actually not really sure where to go. I see I gotta go the other way. Did you heal yourself?
Did you find the medkit?
Yep, I did it. I see, okay.
Time to go.
And then you climb up.
I'm still just healing myself.
Visuals
the hell
are
out.
quite nice.
Gotta get out.
I got this game running on ultra everything. And it's running smooth.
Whoa, nice fire. Holy shit.
Someone else made
I
it.
see no slowdowns. It doesn't show the frame rate, but it's feeling like 60 frames or more.
Find the other survivors. Wow, this is super nice for like an intro scene right here.
Yeah.
Why is there a smoke arc thing through the air? See that shit?
No, what?
Like there's like a smoke cloud. Oh, it's disappearing, fading out. It's like a chemtrail rainbow. I don't know how else to describe it.
Shit, I didn't look up.
Chemtrail rainbow.
That. Holy shit.
It was like, you know, follow me this way or for my lucky charms or for my gold pot of gold.
I see. They totally did not even spot that.
Hey! Hello?
It's gonna be a zombie. It's gonna be a zombie.
The
Ah,
fuck?
fuck.
The crispy. It's a
Time
crispy
to go
critter.
crazy, Carla.
Crispy critter.
Another one?
Our first melee weapon here.
Hijo de puta.
Puta, yes. Melee weapon.
What did you
This
get? I got a
master is
wrecking
great.
machete. What did you get?
Wrecking
Weapon,
machete,
maybe?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, to attack, left mouse hold to charge up a heavy attack. Smash through the shit. Yeah.
What are you smashing through?
The box that's on right where the weapon was.
Oh. Oh yeah, I already did that. It was so automatic to me, I didn't even have to, my brain didn't even register that I had to actually do a thing, I just automatically
I tried
did
to
it.
smash everything else around me. Alright, metal parts. Metal crate.
Might be useful. I'm gonna keep
You
it.
I got
smashed this
scrap
crate.
out of it. Got scrap out of it. You climb. I think you climb up this into this doorway to your right. Yeah, right there.
Oh shit, I wouldn't want to go back in the fucking airplane, but that's what you gotta do.
Well, turn around and look backwards though. That's kind
Damn,
of.
that's a nice scene, holy shit.
I like the fire effects in this. Holy shit, it has good lighting. Don't you think? The fire?
Fire is very good. Actually,
Top fire
I think of how the fire
2024.
looked in Dying Light 2, it was not as good. It's not, I don't think it was as good.
What was the game we were playing that had really good fire and explosions? Helldivers 2. That had pretty good fire too.
Yeah.
But because it was the Stingray engine or whatever, which is now shut down by Autodesk because they don't. They're like, they bought it and they
Damn.
shut it down.
See this bloody toilet? Did you reach this bloody toilet yet?
Someone have a menstruation.
I was gonna say, you know how in Doom 3 Carmack wanted to create scenes of
nice.
horror like this? Well, I think if he sees this scene, he goes, "This is what I wanted in Doom 3. I could never get such a nice bloody bathroom
Oh wow.
scene like this."
Yeah, yeah. Like the amount
I
of
love
textures on texture decals or whatever, blood
Yeah,
splatter
he
and
just
everything.
didn't have this kind of detail back in 2004.
So this is like
Oh, shit.
the modern thing. Maybe this has to do with the dirt too. Is like just sticking the number of texture decals layers is super intense now, right?
Yep. By the way, this engine, this airplane engine, are you seeing that?
It's coming up. Oh shit! It's gonna suck me into it.
Yeah.
Shit! It blew up.
Fuck.
You gotta go off to the side of it. But I've seen too many stories on YouTube where a person was working at an airport and walked by in front of the turbines. You know,
Oh, why
the
would you?
airplane worker.
Because they don't realize there's a huge suction force right there, right?
Fucking, even on the low setting, it's just sitting there idling, and then they didn't think it was dangerous. Fucking suddenly you're just walking. Doo-doo-doo.
Blood mist.
Once you're airborne, once you're sucked out and airborne, that's it. There's no going back. That was a fucking grab.
Ah! And that's like the last thing they see. Ah! Makes
What
me
a
think.
fucking nightmare way to go, yo.
Or those machines in the factories where you see people like their shirt gets caught and then they're being pulled in, and 1 second later they're a fucking, can.
Yep.
They're a crushed package.
1 second later, they're paste.
Paste, yes.
Human toothpaste.
All their bones just like break and shit. It's crazy. Makes me think about like a spider, like when you kill a spider and it's just like humans, I think they're more resilient.
But when you get larger machinery, then you become a spider equivalent. By the way, the FOV is super fucking low in this game. How do you turn that shit up? It's fucking horrible. Let's see if I can find an FOV setting. There it is. Do
It's
90
fine
of
for
this
me.
fucking shit.
Fine by me. I sit in front of my monitor.
Almost there.
Will you stop firing those bloody
I'm on a
flares?
TV.
You know what else is
Stop
super nice in this game?
firing
The
those
sky.
flares.
The
Only got a few
sunset type.
Save them.
Oh, for God's sake. Michael, take that
There we
flare
go,
gun off
90.
him. Shove it up his ass.
I just think we all need to
The
calm
sky is
down.
very nice, yeah.
I'm sure the army are on the way to
Look at this
rescue-
vegetation, by
Fuck
the way.
you.
This is.
There's something
We
in the
lived
plan.
in California. This is accurate. I remember the desert vegetation like this. Super nice, very nicely done.
Did you go through
Bushes
this?
and grass
I think
and
you're ahead
stuff.
of me. Did you go out this door?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're on
shit.
the third airplane segment now.
Oh, actually,
guys
no. I'm
okay?
probably ahead of you.
Just a few bruises.
Found some
We
survivors.
got lucky. I'm Michael.
Carla.
Oh, this is fucking tremendous.
Emma, darling,
Visually-
I'm so sorry about
This is like
Robert.
the.
Why? I mean, this is all his fault. The selfish wanker.
That's like the famous person, and then
Stop standing there
All right.
and find me
and her
some fucking
assistant.
shoes.
Yo, dude, you got blood coming out of your
A lot of people
ears.
sure survived this plane crash,
What?
eh?
I can't hear you. I got blood coming out of my ears.
Well,
He's got a dice necklace.
What are we
He's
going
a
to do?
gambler.
Get moving?
People, this is Emma Jaunt.
Wait, really?
Of course, you know what a huge star she is. Romero winner, no less. We need to get her home to safety.
Suddenly, she's the most
What is
important thing.
that?
Careful.
A
Easy.
zombie.
Hey, hey.
My wife.
I got a pulse. We gotta move her.
This off me.
Whoa, that looks heavy.
Let's go. Teamwork.
Michael, help.
Metal really looks and seems like metal
And lift.
in this game. The proper heft
Too
to
heavy.
it, visually and like physically or whatever. Physics.
We need to go.
Seriously? You're giving up already?
I mean, perhaps we should stay.
Her shirt looks super
Darling,
nice.
The
This
world
actress.
needs you. They'll protect them.
Oh, I see.
I get flows. And I see the shirt flowing a little bit. As they same with the guy's
Hey,
jacket.
Michael, if you're sure.
Clothing's gotten
Here's
quite
my
realistic
address,
in these games,
case you
hasn't it?
change your
Yeah.
mind. Good luck.
It used to be stiff as
Yeah,
fuck.
see you
Like now it's
later.
like actually moves and stuff.
Now it feels like it's actually a separate layer on the
Hey,
outside of them,
you haven't
the
talked?
character model, like rigged to the model or
Rich
something.
people,
Even though it's like
man.
part of the same model, but it almost feels like a outer layer over the character now, you know?
Yeah, and if they do it right, then
Another survivor.
the designer just creates it, and the flapping is done by the engine nerds, right?
Yeah.
Zombie time. Wait for
Hey,
you, actually.
Over here, dude.
Visually though, this game looks like already way nicer than Dying Light 2, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely newer tier graphics, right?
Characters look way better quality. Their clothing is like way nicer looking. Fire effects, like the
I'm all about that
texture quality on
gameplays,
the
though.
ground, everything is just.
I'm about that gameplays.
Let's find out.
Fuck off of me.
Out
And
of
then
my fucking face!
heavy hit. Walk her down.
They do die.
No, you have to take his head
Their
off.
head.
Take their fucking head off. That's the only
Okay.
way.
Need
Your
a new
weapon broke. Oh. New
I
weapon.
caved his head in with my fist.
Wrecking. Oh, fuck yeah. Giant sledgehammer. Zombies guarding it. My sledgehammer. Grab that sledge, yes.
You ganging up on me, idiotas!
Kick. You can do a kick move. Knock them back. It's a knockback key that you bound. Charge attack. Bam. Yes. Critical.
The combat already feels much more Dying Light-like. This is what I mean, like, why would Techland go away from this to their more primitive combat?
Shit. There's more.
When they already had a really good combat system in Dying Light, Dead Light.
Dead
Dead
Island.
Island 1, Dead
Their
Light.
names are dead like that.
Pretty sure there was a game called Dead Light at some point
They just keep coming.
in the last 20 years.
Gotta think of something.
Wow, his legs, yes.
Were they always just called walkers in Dead Island? Pretty sure.
Stomp, you can
How do you do
stomp
a
it.
kick?
I
The
set mine
stomp
to
move, okay.
K for kick so I don't forget K. Whoa, we got
I
a
don't know what I
fatty.
set mine to.
Whoa, look at this shit. The fucking arm. What? It's incredible. Burnt timber weapon. Burnt timber.
Gotta throw my
They just
weapon
keep
at
on
the
coming
tire.
endlessly.
What happened to the... Knock the burning wheel down. What happened to the other three characters? Oh, it's not endless. We're just gonna abandon these two? What the
Need
fuck?
to knock that tire down. If I can knock that burning wheel
Oh, that.
down,
Oh, we can
fry
throw
them
it.
all.
Okay, throw your weapon. Can I switch to my burnt ember thing? Yes, you can scroll wheel that shit. And the tire's like up there.
Oh.
So you're supposed to do that while they're coming, and then like, but it's too satisfying just to beat them down one at a time.
I
So
see.
Whoa, this is a
Definitely,
rush.
if like you're replaying the game for the second time, you'd know to do that
Gotta get
next
back
time.
to the others.
You're much more used to the combat already.
is that a thing? What's this other weapon I have? I have like a hammer
This
pipe
guy, I
thing.
think he's still okay. Oh, he's probably a zombie.
Back on the road soon, Carla. You got this. Hey.
Shit, man!
I thought he was a zombie.
Oh, God. How the fuck did this happen? It's not meant to be like this.
It's okay. I got you. Here.
Look at that hydro water effect.
It should fix all your wounds. Just drink some water. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Hey, can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
You're all right. I'm gonna give you some water, okay?
She's...
What the fuck?
No, you're bitten.
Fucking shit.
Wait, isn't that a thing in Dead Island 1? That your character is like bitten, but then you're like some sort of... You're special because you...
Right, yeah.
Because you were immune to it to some degree, right?
Yes, you're more immune than most.
Fucking
Yes.
asshole! What'd you do that for?
Part of an elite few.
It's hammer time.
Whoa, holy shit, he ripped himself in
Wow.
half.
That's crazy.
Zombies really go all out in this
New
game.
plan. 66. Alpine.
Well, that's great, now you're infected. You knew we shouldn't have helped these two idiots over here. I think how it starts on the outskirts of Los Angeles, instead of like in the city.
Super nice looking game visually, like especially the fire and the sky effects. Just it's not even the, I mean, the rendering and everything is really good, but it's the art direction, right?
Yeah.
Like the person deciding like how it should look to make it look cool. What's that game? Sunset Overdrive or something like that? What I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what that one is.
It's also has this kind of like super nice California feel to it, like super nice and sunny. And
Arizona Sunshine?
is that it?
That's the zombie one, where it was like VR.
Oh, no, it's not a VR one. It's a console game though. But that looks like shit.
Yeah.
That VR one looks like shit.
Vamos, Carla.
Well, the second one's out, just so you know.
Oh, the VR game?
Second game, and it
Where
looks
in
way,
Bel Air
way, way
am
better
I?
than the first one.
Yeah, that's like, hey, look, we have VR. Let's do PlayStation 1 graphics. That was the original, the first one.
You gotta start somewhere. I've started into the game here.
Oh, nice. Look at, even here, it's like, wow, the lighting here is so nice. Like, it's just a very bright and sunny game. Holy shit.
And the map. See this map on the ground?
Map to the stars. Oh, you know, like those Hollywood star maps or whatever? And this place is on the other side of this mansion. You'll need to fight through it to get there. Pan the map with these keys, okay. You can place waypoints on icons using enter. They will appear on your compass too. Okay.
Nice.
So you can push enter here, or what?
Yeah.
Why isn't it placing
Place
it?
the waypoint there.
Oh, there. Enter. Waypoint. There. Let's look at this map real quick. Whoa, there's a lot if you go down on the bottom side of the map. Holy shit. This is a nice map. I like how it's like a photo, like quality, like, you know, like you can see everything actually pretty well.
Yeah.
70 Alpine Drive.
Visually, like
So,
looking at this
if I head through
landscape, the
here,
buildings and stuff, the
I'll come out
textures,
next to Emma John's
this
place.
puts Dying Light 2 to shame, honestly.
This reminds
is, like,
me of
next tier.
Wildlands. Don't you think Operation Flashpoint Wildlands had this kind of style of like Californian, what is this, red clay roof, whatever the fuck, stucco style buildings, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Has that kind of nice sunny vibe to it or whatever. But yeah, this looks 10 times better than that game Wildlands. That's definitely older generation.
Needs
The
power.
game was like 8 years old by this point, I think. It looked very good for when it came out. I remember like watching the trailer thinking that game
So
was
good.
probably one of the best looking games of its time, of that year.
Yeah.
There's a switch here by the garage. Did you find this garage here?
Going for it.
Let's try this.
Very nice.
Oh, look at the lighting when you open the garage, like the feel.
It got like HDR effects happening without even having an HDR
Circuit
TV.
breaker.
Nice.
I think this whole HDR fucking TV thing is an absolute fucking bullshit gimmick. When they can do that, like it just happened without having to have a fucking HDR TV.
Well, you know that art ray tracing, right? So I read some sort of there was a Twitter post by Carmack. He sometimes has these little mini rants, but he's talking about how
Mini rants.
Actually, no, it wasn't John Carmack. It was the creator of the Godot engine. This I forget his name, but he's also like a graphics obsessed nerd. He's talking about how like he's like saying people think that the games are divided into tiers of like, oh, it was Unreal Engine 4, Unreal Engine 5, and he's like saying it's actually based off of what the current rendering techniques and technology were at the time, right? So like they can have
It's
them.
got to be also based on like the current generation of video cards and what they can push, how much graphics they can push, right? Like,
Well, and so then
same
the
time.
main thing he was saying with RTX is that like it really has the benefits in indoor areas. So like outdoor areas they don't really have it. But then they were saying like they had a huge improvement in outdoor areas in the graphics and the tier before that. And then once they got the RTX shit, now they've made the indoor areas look, like they said before, the indoor areas would look very basic, but the outdoor areas would look super nice. Now it's like they're doing best of both, you know? I'm like looking in and out of the garage.
I left the garage and I put the circuit breaker in.
I'm doing a speech. So I've made no progress. Protein bar, what do you mean health already full? Okay. A
Like
wrench. Yes, I like a
Good
wrench.
for hitting stuff.
Yes, I got all sorts of weapons.
This should work.
Wow, look at this trophy. That's so shiny and nice looking. The gold trophies in the garage.
So we're getting the garage.
Wow, look at the lighting on these bikes. Nice.
Like, holy shit.
Wow, look at this.
This
The
garage
garden.
is amazing.
Just this texture. Wow, did you try walking up to a wall?
Yeah, I'm amazed by the texture quality actually is like super high.
Yeah.
When you go near the
Look at
wall,
this.
like,
Look
really
at the
close,
stairs
look at that
and the garage, the ground by the garage. Wow, look at the floor on the front of the garage, like up close. Examine that shit. Like
Super impressive.
The outside a little bit more. That shit, the red rock shit. Isn't that like super nice?
It's very realistic. This is how it actually would reflect in the sunlight in real life.
Oh, and so that guy, what he was talking about in his little mini rant article, he's talking about how Disney actually released some sort of a paper talking about materials-based rendering, and that was like in 2012, and that's when this whole thing started with like this, like the material determines the way that the light interacts with it and stuff, right? Physics-based, like actual material-based rendering or whatever. It's basically like someone wrote a paper and it's like it's an idea, and they start implementing that idea into everything.
Imagine these textures must require so much more work to produce. Like, have to have, I don't know how many levels and layers of mix mapping and fucking spectral mapping and whatever the fuck terms they gotta have mapping. It's gotta have all that shit, right? To be able to produce this quality on every single texture, lit like this. By the way, a very polished game. I gotta say, very polished.
I haven't actually seen a game that looks visually this improving, that I'm spending time staring at walls and shit instead of, whoa, look at this little garden bump mapping. When you were playing that game, Alan Wake, you were raving about how the brick walls and the stone walls have like this super bumped out. Yeah, that little, yeah, right there. Look at that shit.
Yeah, each brick is actually like, this is not just a texture. This is actually polygons.
But do you think that's still done automatically, like with just super bump mapping, essentially, right? Like, because look at the side of the bricks. Sure. Look at the side of the bricks when you like go up close and you look at it. You see how it's like kind of stretched.
Bump mapped? Is that just an effect, or is that actually polygons for real per brick?
I think because of the stretching, it feels like they have the texture, and then the engine does the rest or something.
Yeah. Look at these flowers too. Holy shit. Yeah. Actually, this game puts to shame Dying Light 2. What a lazy job Dying Light 2 is versus the first game. They barely even improved the engine or the visuals at all from the first game, don't you think?
Yeah, because they were focusing on the gameplay, I think. So.
And then the gameplay was not even good, so. What the fuck are they doing exactly?
Wow. Okay, look, don't open that. Don't open that. Oh, fuck. You should have looked at the glass reflection before you open it.
Oh.
You can see a full reflection of the garden behind you.
Oh, shit. That's pretty impressive.
Of course, you don't see yourself in it. That's a bit jarring, right? I'm a vampire.
Yeah. You're a vampire, of course, so, you know, you don't have a reflection.
Yo?
Not since Duke Nukem 3D, have you, right?
Yeah. It's funny how simple 3D games at the time, oh yeah, here's a reflection of the whole garden, yeah.
Actually, you know what I'm realizing is, like, I remember looking at Unreal Engine 5 material-based tech demos where they'd show, like, look at this inside of an apartment and look how nice the lighting. This is the first game I've seen that actually looks like that. You know? Like those tech demos for Unreal Engine 5. Look at the leather and shit. I remember staring at the leather couches in that apartment. Wow, like the light on the leather makes it really look like leather.
Look at my screen, this door. This is like super high quality wood texture on this door. The first game I saw of this quality was Resident Evil 8 about 2 years ago, and I was raving to you about it, how good it looked. This is the first game I saw with like this high quality, this new standard of super high quality optical textures.
I'm looking at the door, but look at the leather and the couches.
But now it's going to become common with Unreal Engine 5 and shit.
So you know what the really funny part is? They do all this work, and do you think that the most of the people who play these games are even going to look at all that work?
They're going to run right through here just like this. Here's your average player. Watch my screen. Hey guys, I'm okay. Next room. Okay, next room.
it's pretty much. And so
I can see anything.
The more realistic that it becomes, the more it becomes like that, because they just take for granted. They're like, well, this looks like real life. Okay, you know. Look at this fucking the couch that's by the door. Look at that, like as you look at it from the light, like hitting the back of it and these pillows and shit. It's so fucking nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Actually, VR. I kind of want to get a new VR headset. I want to get that really expensive Apple one that costs like $3,000.
The Vision or whatever Vision.
Yeah, whatever
Vision
it's called.
Pro.
It's like Vision 1 or something. Yeah, because if I want to experience VR, I want to experience it in the highest possible quality. You know.
Yes. Well, a lot of those VR games, the VR games, yeah, they have that PlayStation 1 look to it, or like PlayStation, like old, like just like a Unreal Engine 3 look to them. You know what I mean? Because they're at the point where, like, oh, look at this fucking painting on the wall. Look at the painting from an angle. Like, go to the side of it, and then look at.
Oh, I see the actual.
The fucking.
Yes, so this is the new, like, super advanced. This is the layers I was talking about. These textures now have multiple layers of, like, effects on them. And this is a fucking, like, oil painting.
It actually looks like oil painting. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's a really shitty, stupid painting. I mean, as far as what it actually is. But But yeah, it's impressive. The actual texture is impressive.
This is like, holy shit, man. This is such a nice fucking house. As far as like the graphics, it's fucking crazy. The lighting behind the piano, there's like the dust.
How fancy this house is?
Holy shit.
It's fancy enough. What?
Yeah, what were you saying?
It's fancy enough that they have a globe.
I want one of those. That's when I'm rich enough, I'll have one of these in my house. Yeah. Wait, so
when you reach full status,
look towards the piano, but don't enter that room. Like, look towards the piano and from the doorway. Look at that. What is that called? The dust in the air, in the sunlight.
Oh yeah, that's.
This is definitely.
Isn't that called volumetric effects?
Volumetric lighting or something? Yeah.
Yes.
This is like what you experience in real life and you just take for granted, you know? And like now we're getting to that level. It's nice guitars.
You can break the glass out in the window, by the way.
A Gibson Les Paul model.
What does I think of guitars? Fuck you!
Can you smash it?
This way.
You can't smash it. Obviously, they value guitars. The developers here, they value guitars. You can't smash it. I'm going into this safe room, panic room thing over here.
I can't even get past this intro part. There's someone's dog. Probably developer's dog. Wow, panic room behind the bookcase. Nice.
Ooh, magnetic lock.
That's what you get when you're that
18
rich,
minutes
you have a
later.
mansion.
Anyone in there?
Entering.
We might as well get a fucking super panic room.
Locked by maglock.
Yeah, now what? Where's the maglock thing?
Some doors are locked with maglocks. Find and destroy the panels connected to the door to release.
Right next to it.
Oh, you just smashed it. Okay. Smash.
That's a really stupid panic room. If
They didn't think about someone with a smashing device.
And it's located on the outside of the door.
Right.
Pretty stupid. This is like a fucking boss zombie over here.
Key card.
So
Takes
far,
a lot of hits.
no challenge to them.
So far, it's tutorial mode.
Yeah. Drink that energy drink. Just candy bars.
Oh, health party full. Why can't I drink these energy drinks ever?
Oh, we're in some sort of a musician's house. That's why they have all these instruments. It's their musician's mansion, you know?
Wow, look at these cans of protein. Oat-based protein. Natural protein for working out.
Oh,
Spectre's corpse.
you guys had a bad time, huh?
I never used protein when I used to work out.
Man, her comment. My character, she's like, "Oh, you had a bad time, huh?" She wants to kill all the rich people. You could tell just from her voice right there.
She's a fucking
communist.
Angry woke bitch.
She's like, "Oh, they have more than me. Let's put them in the gulag, motherfucker." You know?
Yeah. She realistically just wants communism to happen in America.
Wow, look at all the books. Every single one of them's individual, nice texture and everything. They all have names and shit. Oh, they're repeating. Never mind. They're all repeating. He's got like 18 copies of flashes, hot flashes.
I see.
Still, it looks
well, I got
super nice.
whatever was in the safe.
It's like, oh, these fucking rich people died today. Not even thinking maybe this rich guy, you know, grew up dirt poor and then he became famous.
Maybe he worked for it.
Maybe
really
he worked
hard to get this. Maybe he
like,
worked
yeah,
really
well,
hard for
the
this.
gulag, motherfucker. Gulag.
It's like either stay poor your whole life or gulag time. We don't care how you got rich. The weapon wheel is kind of terrible.
Protect against incoming attacks.
Weapon wheel needs to be inverted, actually, vertically.
I did that, yeah.
While he's backwards on it.
Whenever a developer does that backwards, I kind of lose a little bit of faith in them. This motherfucker thinks this is up and this is down, you know?
There's a dodge move you have in this game. A little fast little dodgy dodge. You see this?
How'd you do that?
There's a button for it. Oh, you set yours to.
How'd you do it?
There's a fucking button you had assigned to it.
I don't know what I said
Mine
it to.
is K.
Well,
But
what,
yours is definitely gonna be something else.
pushing all the buttons. None of them do anything. Did the
Did you set your
tutorial?
block button to anything?
I do have the block button.
Oh, sorry, you're. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. I think.
But you're dodging with it?
Yeah, if you strafe and push that, if that's indeed the button.
It's definitely not doing it.
Okay, it's a different button.
Enter the mansion,
know which
the
button
front
it
door. Let's look at it real quick. Options, controls, rewind keys, crouch, slide.
The slide?
Oh, it's the crouch button, but it's not sliding when I do it. It just crouches. You're actually doing a strafe slide or what?
Yeah, look.
It's weird.
Let me check which button it is. Of course, we change all our controls. It's called defensive ability. Oh, maybe you don't have this. Maybe this is something only I have. Maybe it's my defensive.
Oh, for me, I just block.
Ah.
What do? You actually slide?
I do like a little slide dodge.
Oh, I just bring up my arms and I do a fucking block. Both my arms. Do you not block when you do push it?
Nope, I just do this.
It's incredible. So they actually changed. That's kind of cool. I like that. The characters play different, not just have different stats. Security unlock.
Out back.
Mine's quite a good defensive ability, I gotta say.
Hold on a second. I gotta go look back in this house. This other door real quick. Saw you looking at this fan. I wanted to look at the fan.
Fan?
Ceiling fan. The gold on there.
Oh, I see.
Alright, looked at it.
Going in the house, going into the front of the door, main door.
Fucking shiny brick shit.
Look at these fancy stairs. Holy shit.
Yeah, the stairs I was looking at. Super nice lighting again. I like the also the UI actually for like very subtle. Like notice this, do this. You know, this motherfucker's fighting a bull, and is he smoking a cigar? He's smoking. Look at the painting on the wall in the stairs room. The motherfucker fighting a bull naked with smoking a cigar. Take it all back and murder this motherfucker. This guy is a lunatic. The glass and shit. Wow, there's such nice reflections and stuff. Smash! Oh shit, did I set off an alarm? Did you set off an alarm?
That's what I did.
And you want to it only took you 1 second to be like, smash glass.
I wanted to smash right away.
Smash glass.
Ooh, big sword. I want that.
Finish his head.
There's such a thing as stamina in this game, and I just ran out of it for the first time. My weapon broke. I'm down to fists.
My wrench is breaking. There's an officer's sword over here. Sword time. That's pretty funny. Sword time. Whoa. What? Did I just chop a... What the fuck? Holy shit. What the fuck? Pick up the sword in there?
Where is it?
It's in one of the glass cases.
Oh shit. Where did I set the alarm off?
Yeah, in there. Smash that shit. Take the sword. Chop a body. Look what it does. Like any corpse. Like that's fucking shredding the pants. Like this is such high. Like, do you remember Soldier of Fortune? That game, the old ass game, where it had like super advanced like body destruction, right?
Oh yeah. And also Dying Light 1 had some pretty decent amount.
I'm cutting this guy's clothes off, his fucking guts are coming out. Like what the fuck? Like the actual, it takes account into the way you slashed it. It's so nice. I mean, it's like Whoa, this fucking shiny ass metal thing is also super nice. But there's so many like things that, you know, where like when I saw Soldier of Fortune, I was like, wow, every game's gonna be like this from now on. And then like then they weren't. And then it wasn't. Yeah, it was like a tech demo in a way. But like now they've brought that shit back. Like, I'm being a little bit of a sadist here, but it's for the science. It's for the science.
Chop this body.
If I chop this in half. No, it's wood. It's too sturdy. Chop this candle in half. Thinking like everything can be chopped in half. No, just the corpses. Pants get chopped off. Leg is chopped off. I'm sick. Oh, I got a flashlight. We're gonna need a flashlight on this one.
Is there a flashlight? Did you just pick one up?
No, he had one. Oh my god, the hand. I
wonder what I set my button to. Oh, I found
the
it.
fact that the clothing rips apart first, that's cool. Like, and it rips apart right where you did it. Like, this is super high quality. Like, you know what the fucked up part is? This kind of stuff. Whoa, and the the blood spurting all over the painting of my massacre. Incredible.
You're like Andy Warhol or whatever. You know, like what's the guy who did like the splashing paint stuff? You know, and like, to finish my painting, I just need a human sacrifice, and then splash the blood all over. Because you chop them up.
Fuck, now I can't remember that guy's name, but I know what you're talking about.
Not Warhol, is it?
No. He's the guy who did like the banana and the soup cans and shit.
He just did a fucking banana.
Banana and soup cans and shit.
Yeah, look at this outdoor scene. Holy shit.
Towards the
Did
light.
you go out the front
balcony.
gate?
Wow, I like this.
Balcony. Holy. Now that's an epic scene right there. This game is so much more polished and better looking in every way than Dying Light 2. This game shits all over Dying Light 2, honestly. So, it has now just in the intro scene that has been determined. And this is on maximum settings and it's running smooth.
The water in the pool looks super nice too.
My computer's outdated as fuck.
What do you think of the pool water?
I mean, should I go out there?
No, I'm looking at it from up here.
Yeah, it's reasonably nice from here. I need to see it from closer to see how it actually looks up close, but pretty good.
Hold on,
I'm satisfied with it.
I skipped a room back here with paintings. Did you go in that room with the weightlifting gym set? Should you pick up everything?
Was it on the other side?
And then looking down to the stairwell, that's super nice. Lighting here's so nice. Door opens from other side.
I'm gonna check that other room out, yeah. I think this the way I was going is the actual way.
Smash.
Oh yeah, this is like an optional path.
Leather trunk.
With a wrench. I picked up a wrench. This is the sauna.
What?
Sauna room. Instead of going left out of the hallway, I went right.
Oh, you smashed through this door?
Just through the glass. I opened the door and I smashed the glass.
Smash!
Yeah, I'll
Nice.
take disaster supplies.
Nice
Officer's
sauna.
sword.
Holy shit.
I got an officer's sword out of that shit.
I got a
Same box.
I got a fucking wooden plank out of it. I think it's random.
Yep. Where's the sauna?
Come on.
You come up the stairs.
This was a sauna. I was in there. The wood. You like wood textures, apparently.
Yes, and then this little fire. What is it called? The actual like the heating device inside the sauna.
Coal burner. I don't know.
Yes. If you're rich and you have a mansion, you definitely have to get a sauna in your mansion.
I've seen hippies with saunas, but they don't look like this nice.
They don't look like this.
And it's always like an outdoor wooden shack that they built on their property. And they're like, it's a sauna.
You're like, yes, but not really.
Stone looks super solid and heavy too, and the fucking textures look amazing. Like, everything in this game looks amazing, actually. It's a visual feast.
It's the new standard. actually, whatever this company did, you know, look at this water. Come outside.
You're looking at the
from
little
sauna
well.
room.
You're looking at the well, right? The little
well.
the little
That
water
looks
fountain.
amazing. Holy shit! 'Cause normally you don't see the sunshine effects within and underneath the water. Normally you don't have that in most games. This is like an extra level of, you know, visual splendor. The water quality. Oh, and it also ripples if you jump in it. Holy shit!
Nice. I'm going for the pool. Going for the pool.
Super impressive, yo. Best looking water I think I've seen yet in a game.
Best fire, best water, 2024. In the
Best
other
textures.
best textures, best bump mapping, best zombie corpse interaction.
As the zombie actual like melee combat is already significantly better than. It's back to like basically back to Dying Light. Sorry, Dead Island 1.
Yeah, Dead Island, not Dying Light yet. Ah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that backwards many times, unfortunately.
Head chop, motherfucker.
Stupid names are fairly similar. But one is better and one's worse of the series. Although I will say, I did enjoy Dying Light 1 quite a bit.
Yeah.
But 2 I did not. 2 I kind of just struggled through.
But
never even recorded
people
that.
love the
We did record
parkour
it.
system in Dying Light 1. We never recorded that?
Yeah, I think we did. I think we actually did.
Peter wanted to play that at some point.
Right.
We all got it for free on Epic Store, actually, at some point. Oh, I didn't smash the giant pink flamingo. What am I doing with my life? Does not smash. It's my super rubber. It does react to my slashes, though. Yeah, what do you think of this water here? When I hit the flamingo, it causes a ripple waves around the flamingo.
See, the water zombies have come out.
Does the blood fill the pool?
Let's actually try that.
No, it doesn't.
That'd be too crazy.
Look at this water
For that
fountain.
level of realism, come back in 2026. But then they'll have the actual water mixing effects with different colors. Red for blood mixing into the blue water.
Look at the mansion over here. Water is super nice. I'm walking in it, also causing ripple effects. Yeah, very nice water.
A crawler zombie in the
Super
water.
clear water too, like.
This is very nice.
Hijo de puta!
Top water 2024. By far. I knew this game was going to be better than Dying Light 2.
And we were playing it like a year after release or more too, so.
Yeah. I'll look up for next time when this exactly came out, but I want to say it's probably like 8 months after release we're playing this. Possibly even a year.
Your flashlight is actually really good too, I realized. The way it interacts with the textures. Ignoring the couch apparently, but that's kind of how a flashlight is in the daytime, isn't it? Doesn't really do very much, right? You ever try to use
barely even see it. I tried my character's, I think he's turning. He says something that sounds like he's turning. I took my flashlight out. I don't know why. I was just testing the light inside the house and during the daylight, and the light was coming through the window, you know, quite brightly. And you can barely even see it.
But then if you use it in a dark room, it works really well, which is very realistic.
Super bright, like lit up the whole room.
Very nice lighting. Shit, have you been in the dining room? It's a fucking disaster.
Going back inside.
Estúpido.
Stupido, watch.
Oh, the dining room is like a, know that scene from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the second one with the crazy, where it shows the family more of the actual crazy family. And they have that dinner. Wine cellar.
Not be satisfied until the head is removed from a zombie. Super attached, but
This is one of the nicest
shit half his head is
mansions I
gone.
think I've ever seen in a game.
like you thought you liked Resident Evil, right?
Yeah, that has some nice ass mansions too, but this shit's next level, I think. Although the castle in Resident Evil 8, that is next level, you know.
Didn't
Actual
play it yet.
design of it is like so impressive. Like you gotta actually play that shit. While this is a cool mansion, it is not a fucking Transylvanian castle, you know.
Oh, I see. So that's like just
Next level.
the setting of that one.
Setting is like just really.
How do you heal? I heal like this.
Of course, I think the developers actually went to castles in Europe to, you know, really see what they look like on the interior. And some of them are like, this is fancy. Imagine gold plating on the corners, like gold, like wreath type design that runs along the corners of the walls and up on the, you know, at the top of the walls next to the ceiling.
So once all the graphics in every game are going to be like this, it's going to be more about that. It's going to be about the what the content is, right?
Yes, like what's the most exotic settings you can have? Yeah.
Actually, and do you remember Dead Island 1? One of the things that was super nice about it was that it was on a tropical island, which made it look super nice just for that reason alone, right?
Yes,
Remember?
and by the way, it's funny, is Dying Light 1, they tried to make as tropical as they could without essentially copying the first game, because then they would have been sued, right? So they tried to get like a nice tropical-ish setting as close as they can get. So I think they wanted to keep that.
Head chop. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Put the battery in the generator.
Look at the statue of this
These motherfuckers
pervert.
respawned?
Statue.
What?
Statue with the
They
hat
electrocuted.
pervert.
Motherfuckers respawn just so I can kill them.
Oh, really?
Oh,
They respawn?
Jesus. I just electrocuted myself. Death. No. Died in tutorial sequence. Fuck. So when you die, does it reset all of the loot that you got? Because I was a busy little bee collecting all the honey.
Oh shit, you died?
I electrocuted myself because like the stairs are wet, so then technically that's shit. There's not even a wire there.
How do I make sure I don't do that?
All the water here is electric, not just the water in the pool. No, it looks like all the stuff's still looted.
Okay, that's good. It's good to know.
I think. I just, respawned. Try again. You are a loser.
Durability on the sword it's higher than any other weapon we have thus far encountered. Look at
I
this
even have
scene.
two
Can you see
swords.
my screen?
Yeah.
Look at this scene right here. Like
You
the
just look
distance,
out
you
the
can see
front of the gate or front gate.
No. What was there?
The round, or where are you looking at?
Oh, this is like at the side. This is when you come up from the pool. You come up these
Other
side
side,
stairs,
okay.
and then that shit's like the hills, the distance. You can see the Hollywood sign actually up there. It's amazing. Even the far distance stuff looks very high res.
Where is it?
So like the pool, like
Where's the Hollywood sign? I'm up where you are.
Oh, it's on to the left. You just have to like kind of peek out. You see it? The house kind of almost covers it.
I don't fucking see it, no. Oh, it's all the way up to the left.
Yeah, way up there.
Why don't I see it?
That's...
I don't know, it's burning.
Emma
It's about to
Jones.
burn down. It's very close to
Not
burning.
far.
There it is.
Fire's gonna reach it. Fire's close.
Looks very California, yeah. They've captured the essence of California.
Yes. Mansions and pools and just extreme luxury. So, did I pick up some actual find the back gate code? Where the fuck is that at? It was in here somewhere, but I failed to find it. Ah, here it was. I was on a table right here.
Where'd you find it?
In this room behind the pool, the first floor. I guess it's like a basement kitchen or something.
Yeah. Went to the, like, there's a bar back here. Is that where you went? This first floor bar? Pool cues and shit, a pool table.
It was a different room actually. Back outside and then down this way and then to the left. Some kind of weirdo reading room and then like yet another kitchen. These people need like 5 kitchens because they're so rich.
Oh, you went to the front gate?
Need a code.
Need a code.
Like
oh,
you
went around the side, I see. Oh, it needs a fuse. Where'd you find the fuse at?
I didn't find it yet.
Need a fuse. That's in here. Look, there's objective markers.
Let's see what I can find.
Yeah, I found the gate code.
Nope.
Did you find that one yet?
I'm in that room, I think. Cooler. Here it is.
There we go.
Gate code. C reverse. 1975.
And you don't have to remember it because my guy just automatically
1975.
just automatically opened it. It's not one of those games. It's not BioShock level of remember the code, you know.
Beep 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 beep. Entering the code on the keypad.
Just fucking auto enters. Which in this kind of game is fine. Like, why would you need to have that added layer of extra, you know? So now we're leaving this mansion and we're gonna go to another mansion. Oh shit! There's an explodable can.
Is that what you did with that?
Yep, I shot it and it blew the zombies up.
What'd you shoot it with?
Sorry, I mean I hit it with my sword. I went flying.
Oh, I threw my wooden plank at it.
Just shot it.
Very nice.
I like that kind of
Smash the car.
shit. I'll smash the windows out of this car. Do you think a katana would actually be able to smash windows like this on a car?
I don't know.
Kind of doubting it.
Holy shit, you can go up this into the garden if you go left.
Oh,
To the
that's
garden
yeah.
path. Locked, but it's just nice looking. Alright, time to get the fuck out of this mansion.
They should have given you like a little bonus weapon to find your high durability weapon for your troubles of looking.
Who's out there?
Carla, from the
Right,
crash.
so here's this next
Okay. Come in.
next mansion.
So, the Hollywood out sign and the mountains are also nice. Like, not only does the game locally have super high quality graphics, but you actually feel like you're in a house surrounded by these other, you know, I could tell that place out there is definitely lower quality, like little models and stuff, but they did a good job of making you feel like you're looking up out from one of these rich ass mansions, right? The closest you're gonna get to feeling like you own a Hollywood mansion.
Yeah. Does you know how much money this would cost in real life?
Fucking, this looks like a $50 million mansion, actually, right?
My head is gonna explode.
I'd be basically a director or something.
Oh shit.
It's probably fine.
Or a good actor, a well-known actor.
Wow, and then they have this, what is this area? Is this this is their garage, isn't it? Right?
Yep.
This is like
Holy
their...
shit.
Is this what it is, the garage?
Yep, this is where all the sports cars go.
Look at this, even this has like fancy water just for the look of it. Shit, I got a person here.
Simply a...
He's got a gun.
We can do this. Almost there.
This little assistant guy has a gun.
Get in! It's crazies everywhere.
Michael.
It's a miracle you didn't get bit. Ew!
Ew!
What? Ew. This is
He
actually
did get
very
bit.
cool
He's so angry. Lady slaps him.
I'll kill you now! I'll kill you now!
What are you doing? Give me the gun!
No! You have been beaten. You will turn.
Shit, she's crazy.
I've seen it now. Get away!
Freya, they were at the crash. I invited them. Just give me.
Invited them. They're
No, I will not have this devil in my house.
Your house. You may have snuck your whole family in the moment I was gone, but this is still my home.
You abandoned.
She's the housekeeper or
Well,
something.
I'm back now, and you are still my housekeeper.
Still my housekeeper, yeah.
Bloody.
I'll take the gun, thank you.
Take it, lady.
Damn it, you're supposed to take it.
Now.
Don't give it to her.
We've got a problem. Our friend here has been bitten.
So, what the bloody hell does that mean?
It means they will turn into a beast. We must kill them.
This is not a fucking movie. I'm not killing them.
Turn into
My
a
job
beast.
description. Oh God. Are they turning? Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
He's gonna be sick.
You're turning. I think your character is gonna be special. I think you're right. They're gonna discover, hey, this one doesn't turn all the way, or for some reason can delay it, or
No bullets.
you're special, basically.
Michael fainted, and the gun went off. Fucking idiot almost hit me.
Yo, help me out here. I feel great. Regular old Carla.
You do seem better. And the bite's healing too. But you're staying locked up.
Fever's gone. That proves
No, it
that-
proves nothing, okay? I mean, people are eating each other out there, and no one knows anything about what's going on. And I can't get hold of my agent or my manager.
Hey, I'm vegetarian.
Bouncy
I'm
balls,
not eating
bouncy,
nobody.
nice.
Like, just looking at a pork chop makes me gag.
Nice
It's
try.
those little details, you know.
But trusting people never worked out too well for me.
Yoga ball.
Can I ever get 2 minutes?
Yeah, imagine she sat on it and didn't actually squish down.
I mean,
Refunding.
can imagine, because it's how all games were for a long time.
They're toy cuts. Just press
Yes.
the button. Come on.
Get it, girl?
Toy cups.
So I'm hearing my version of the reaction, like my character said, yeah, get it, girl. I bet your character didn't say that, right? What did he say?
No. He just said, I don't know, nothing that interesting.
You get it, girl. This is the skill deck. Skills or combat moves and bonuses appear as skill cards, which are found or earned while playing the game. Your deck is how you create and tweak your playstyle by choosing which skill cards to equip. Oh boy. Alright. To be used, a skill card has to be equipped in the unlocked skill slot, which comes in 4 tiers. Slots are unlocked as you progress through the game. Slot can hold any card from its corresponding tier. I've seen these kind of systems in games, and I'm okay with them as long as it's not random. Like, I've seen games where they do, there's a Shroud of the Avatar game, which is like made by Richard Garriott, and he like kickstarted it and stuff, and it was like, he had some game developer guy he hired, but he made this whole like you have skills and you make a deck out of it, and then when you use an ability, it'll be like random. And it's like, what he doesn't realize is it removes the direct connection that the player wants to, like, I want to do this move now, and it ends up feeling like a card drawing fucking card game, you know?
Is that why that game, like, I heard about it and it kind of just disappeared? Like, no one ever talked about it anymore. Like, what the fuck happened with that game?
That's what happened. It's like it had this huge, like, oh, look at all the housing and the houses and everything, but then the actual gameplay sucked, and so then that ruined it. Didn't matter what cosmetics and houses and everything you can buy if the game sucks. Yeah.
It felt like from the screenshots like it's some kind of underground Ultima or something, like it's in caverns and shit primarily, or what the fuck?
No, it was outdoor, but the problem was, like, they made a mono scale map where, like, when you'd walk around on the map, you'd be like a little character walking around on a tabletop or something, you know? What? And then you'd go into, like, yeah, it wasn't a fully connected world, which is lame because the original Ultima games like Ultima 6 and 7 and stuff are like, and Ultima Online are like, everything's mono scale, everything is seamless, you know what I mean? Like, I liked being able to find a house in the middle of nowhere in Ultima, and then that's like not in that game because you have like, you have to go to the player neighborhood, like you have to click on it. So why would anyone go out of their way to go to a fucking player neighborhood? So I feel like they've hidden away all the things in cul-de-sacs, essentially. User interface cul-de-sacs that no one will go to.
Yep. Sounds like the 3D Ultima game that I was, wondering would ever happen after Ultima 9. Still hasn't happened and never will. Or maybe some point in the future it might.
I think the fucked up part is that the people who were on to that, like, there's this guy called Raph Koster, and he wrote a book called A Theory of Fun, but he's worked on Ultima Online and I think maybe Ultima 7, I'm not sure. But he then later went on to Kickstarter his own type of game, which was like this seamless open world kind of thing. So it's like sometimes the person who's responsible for those kind of things isn't the main producer guy, like Richard Garriott, you know? Anyways, you've unlocked a new Survivor's tier skill slot. Select it to equip your first Survivor skill card. Survivor skills help you survive longer against zombies. Slayer skills will help you slay zombies. And Newman skills, well, you'll find out.
Interesting.
Survivor skill cards. Selecting a skill slot shows you all your skill cards that can be equipped in that tier, in this case Survivor skills, the details of how they work. Equip the skill that best suits your playstyle. I think I only have one of each right now. As you progress through the game, you'll learn your favorite ways to splatter zombies. Find, unlock, and equip more skills to hone your unique playstyle until you've created your ultimate zombie slaying deck.
Now, I don't remember, but I want to say that the first Dead Island didn't have any of this shit. It just had
I do have other ones.
Melee weapons.
I do have 3 of them already.
Oh, okay.
So click on that, click right there, click on the card. On the Survivor one. Go back.
Oh shit, I do have a few.
Yeah, so this one is up your defensive game, a well-timed block or dodge regains health. It says dodge, like I don't know if I'm not dodging correctly, or my character can't dodge, or what.
I think they're saying that because some characters, it's one or the other. So
some characters block both. Or dodge, I see.
I think.
Yeah, I think so. Carla and Ryan only, you're a brick wall. Block attacks in a quick succession for a moderate boost of toughness. See, I think Carla and Ryan are the blockers. For a moderate boost of toughness and force that can stack multiple times. Masochist.
Masochist.
You like things tough, huh? Surviving Hell A will become far more challenging with this card equipped. Path taken only by the bravest slayers. What is this?
Make it even harder for no reason.
What the fuck? That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay, well-timed block regains health, or block attacks in quick succession for a moderate boost. I think I'm going to do the heal one. Well-timed block regains health. That's what it started on. And then the...
So that's... I'm going to leave it on the standard ones for now. I don't see anything...
Oh, weird. Maybe I can later unlock... Like up there, you have dodge. I have block. Maybe later you unlock block, and I unlock dodge.
Yeah. I see.
And then we don't have Slayer skills. New survivor call is unlocked. Okay, I was just looking at that. Alright, let's end it here. And I'm a vampire, no reflection.
When the fuck can we get into co-op, for fuck's sake?
I know, next time, I guess.